Hello everybody, it's Oberon, and as you can see, I've been hard at work at making my house look pretty. I've really been trying to work on decorating things. I'm missing a couple of armor stands here, but that'll get done soon. What I've been having an issue with is actually lighting this place up. I'll show you. If I go into Moody, it's really dark in here, and even more significant is if I can, oh, that's the chunk view. Don't want the chunk view. No, I want this view. Okay. So this concerns me a whole lot because there's just a lot of places where mobs can spawn, and I don't like that. Especially inside my house, it's pretty bad. So I need to fix this, but I don't know a good way to light this place up. I tried that chandelier, and oh god, that chandelier was such a bad idea. I did find some glowstone in the twilight, and I made these cool things. They're inverted lights, but they're bordered road lights. You take road and put them around a redstone lamp, and you get four of those. They're cool, but they're obviously not bright enough, so something else needs to go there. I found this road stuff. It's I don't actually know what mod has these. This stuff's really weird. When I saw road stuff, I was like, oh, maybe I can put it on the ground. I can run on it really fast, but as you can see, so this is me running, and then I slow down, and then I run again. I don't know what's up with that. What I have noticed is that I can jump on it really fast, like ice, but when I actually run across it, I run really slow. So I don't know. I guess you can make something out of you can make a road out of these, but you'd have to do a lot of jumping, which is just a weird way to make a road. So I'm not going to use it for road. On the other hand, I do like the pattern it creates. I like that little swirly pattern, and I like the lights. I like the way they look. I just don't like how much light they produce. I'm trying to figure out a good ceiling pattern. I know that I'm going to use this white, purple, and lights, or bricks, and then maybe mixed in some lights in there to create a nice effect. I don't know what pattern. I wanted to do a fractal pattern. That's why this circle is off-center, which this should be more like here, because I wanted to sort of fractal it out, but then I realized the circle is way too small for a fractal pattern. So I need to find a different pattern. I don't know if I like this pattern. I don't know. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not good though. So I'm gonna have to figure out a better way of lighting it. A chandelier with glowstone might be a good thing here. I might have to do that. I don't know if this room is tall enough for something like that. The other thing that I found was you can taint this glass. You can taint it with colors, and this is purple clear glass, and it is fantastic. I love it. Now I'm going to use this glass so much. It's just such a shame that it takes so long to make, but it looks spectacular. I needed a good way to stop myself from sort of falling there as I go up the stairs, and that glass is definitely going to do it. So I'm really happy about that glass. I'm going to turn this stuff off because I don't really need it no more. I think it also goes really well with the obsidian. I think when you look through it, it looks really nice. So overall, I'm really liking the way the house is turning out. Obviously, I still need more clear glass, but I'm slowly working through it. I have my little workshop down here making some glass for me, and slowly right-clicking away. One thing you might have noticed is I'm starting to make a second basement. I need more space. I'm really running out of space here. My machines are. I'm starting to get to the point where I need more machines. I definitely need to be able to smelt things faster. I need a generator. I need maybe a macerator. I don't know. I need things. I need machines, and this is really not working for me. This little space here. So I'm gonna start making some more machine space. I am going to keep this open. I'm going to make a little stairwell going down here. I want to keep this different. I don't want it to be I don't want to just connect a bunch of square rooms to each other. I want that, even if the rooms have machines, I want them to look interesting. So I'll keep, working my best to make these rooms more interesting and seeing how I can get there. So far, I'm liking all this. I need to find the pattern and I need to dig out that spot. Over here, you might have noticed I've made all the blocks that I need for Mistcraft. I haven't actually used any of them yet because I don't know what kind of things I'm going to make for Mistcraft. I know one of the things is some linking books so you can get to and from the Twilight a lot faster, especially that hollow hill that I found, and maybe actually make a new age, but I'm not 100% certain. So that's where I'm at today. I'm gonna do some digging down here, clear this out, maybe look online for some patterns and see what I can come up with. Hopefully I can come up with something really cool and we can really start making this house pop a lot more. I really wish I could produce this glass faster because I would like to have it finished, but at least now I have a ceiling and I'm not sleeping under the stars. I also need to find a good material for this little loft area, but I like my loft. It looks really nice, and like I said, here I'm going to put a white, one of those white posts, and that'll really complete this area up there. So I'm gonna work on all that off camera, and I'll show you when I'm back what I've done. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see, I found a good pattern for the ceiling. I really like this. I get to add lights, and I think it works really well. This is the only issue, but I can actually live with that. I can live with the stairs sort of cutting through that. I think it's a very wabi-sabi kind of thing. The thing that this still isn't going to do is it's still not going to light up well. So I was thinking I would have hanging lights from here. I don't want to use fences because, like I said, they're really thick and gross sometimes. Not all the time. I don't think they're always gross. I like posts better. I think posts will look much thinner, and I think they'll make a much better look. And then I can hang lights off of there. The two problems with that is, one, I need glowstone. Two, I need to find a proper light. I don't know if it'll be this light. I like it in the ceiling. I don't think I'll like it hanging. There aren't a lot of lights anymore. There just ain't. There's the fancy lamp, but it's a desk lamp. It's not a light. There's just without Psycraft or Red Power, lights are just not a thing that just exists anymore. And I don't know. I can't make those. I don't even know what they are. Lumistone, Illuminator. I guess it's a light. Glowstone, I think, might be the easiest. So who knows? Like, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's like it for lights and lamps. I don't know. So I might just have to use glowstone, which isn't a big deal except for the fact that I don't have any. In order to get some, I have to go back to the Twilight or go to the Nether. I still have yet to make another portal. I've been getting the little glowstone that I had from the Twilight, so I might just go there just because I already have that portal set up. The other thing that happened is, while I was recording, and because my recording equipment hates me, I found this little hole here. It's my way out. I heard a bunch of things sort of crawling around in here, and at the end of it, I found this. Let's see if we can get some light here. Oh, hi, buddy. How are you? That's pretty much what happened in here, though. As you can tell, this was once a dungeon. I've taken all the mossy cobblestone out already. Found a couple. It was a spider dungeon. Unfortunately, the spawner was destroyed by the creeper, but like you saw, I did collect a couple of discs, some copper, some tin. Nothing exciting. So I wasn't too peeved about losing it, and I do have this little cave system left for me to explore, so I think I'm going to do that and see if I find anything interesting in these here caves. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. The reason I wanted to come back wasn't just for this, and I'm going to make it back up here, but I've decided it's time for me to upgrade my pick. So I'm gonna go back up here. Oop. Let's make some room. Stairwell my way back up here. There we go. Okay, I need to upgrade my pick to something a little bit better. I do like my diamond pick's about to break. This pick, it's working okay, but I know there are better picks to make, and I discovered this because I stopped being lazy and I read my materials in you. So the picks, where are you at? Materials. So right now I'm sticking with iron. As you can see, there are many other things I can make it out of, including, I guess, obsidian, which wouldn't be awful, honestly. But this is the one I want to make it out of. It's got good durability, 550, which is decent as compared to my iron, which is pretty much half of that. And then I can also add the diamond to it, which would make it better. It's already at a higher mining level, which is nice. It's also a higher mining speed than my iron one is on its own. And then on top of it, I could add the redstone and the whatchamacallit, the other stuff, the what's it called? Lapis. Thank you. There's also, these are also up there on the durability, but God, they are slow. So this I might actually, I'm debating if I want to get one of these, because if I get one of these and I add haste to it, might not be awful for strip mining and for like nothing else but strip mining. And so this might be one of the ones that I make. Making it ain't that hard. I have all the materials to make it, so this might be a makeable one. But for now, I want to make the alumite, and so that I can get to these other ones. I don't know how to make alumite. I don't think it's in this book. I think to make it, I need to get this book. Yeah, alloys. Whoops, there it is. Alumite. So I need 5 aluminum, 2 iron, and obsidian. So I'm gonna get those things ready so that I can make the alumite and get it cooked up. As you can see, I'm almost at a glass of it. I think there's like 2 or 3 glasses left in there. So I'm gonna get those things ready, and then when I'm done with that, I'll be back to make myself a new badass pick. All right, be back. All right, dudes, I got what I need. Let's see. I think I got what I need. I need 5 aluminum, 2 iron, 2 obsidian. So, oops. Let's see. 2 obsidian, 2 iron. Let's do the gravel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. And while that is cooking up, thank you. I also made myself one of these. A rolling machine. And the reason I made myself a rolling machine is because it's time to make myself some posts. I don't know if they'll be white, they might be purple, they might be all sorts, but this is pretty much what I need to make it. So I have some iron. Boop, boop, boop. And it'll make it as soon as I power it. Do any of you have fuel left? I think there was some fuel left over here. Yes, so I'm just going to stick regular coal in that one because I don't really care that much. And it's just not worth going upstairs or finding wherever the hell I put my crucible and making elementum. This is much easier. So that, let me check. Click on it. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, that'll start working. And then over here, what are we doing on the melting? We melted. Obsidian still hasn't melted. I have this stuff, which I think if I do this, yeah, plastic sheets. I'm trying to make some more road here. And I think, let's see, how do I make the road? The road is 8, so we're going to make, and this will be the border upstairs. So I'll guess a little bit. 64. 64 would be good. How are we doing over here? Ooh, we melted into something purple. 6 ingots. Alright. So, I did want to make a pickaxe. I know that one of the pickaxes I want to make is going to be... So the pickaxe head, I'm definitely going to make it out of that. But what am I going to make the handle on it. I kind of want to make it out of obsidian, but I don't know if I have to melt obsidian or if I can just, let's see. Too far. Okay, elementum. Handle modifier is okay. So if I make a full tool, I get more durability. If I make it out of obsidian, I get reinforced, which I get here as well, but I get a reinforced 3, so I guess that's better. Mining speed 8, mining speed 7. Full tool 71. So I don't know. Maybe it'll just have to be all elementum. Let's try that. Let's try to make it all elementum. So I got that. I need binding and a handle. So binding. There we go. And handle. Tool rod. And then the rest, nope, I don't want to stick this. The rest I'm going to make into ingots. Okay, well that's cooking up. No, this one. Let's see. I'm just going to stick this stuff in here and see what I can get at the end. Okay, reinforce 2, mining speed 8. So that's pretty good. Still has some modifiers remaining. I'm going to cook up the 2 obsidian and then get liquid obsidian because I'm already here, and I'm going to see if what kind of difference that'll make because I'm really curious. Oh man, that only took up 2 ingots? That's awesome. Right, so let's cook up some obsidian. I'm going to cook both of those up and see what happens. And while that is cooking, what are we doing over here? Sweet post. Okay, so post I definitely like better than, like, look at how nice and thin that is. And they connect a whole lot better. I just like them better. I don't know. I don't know why or why not, but I do. And I think if I am carrying my road with me. Ugh, nighttime again. It's like no matter what I do, it's always nighttime. I know I can just sleep. Let me sleep? Nope, not gonna let me sleep. So what I'm thinking is I would hang these from the top. And every once in a while, I'm not sure what kind of every once in a while I want to do, they would hang down. But I'm already seeing a problem. I don't like that. Because I don't like how it sticks to the back. I would rather have it like, oops. So I would rather have it like, oh, let me do what I want. Much rather have it sort of sticking like that so it hangs. I don't want it. Maybe I want it on the white. So maybe I need to switch the road with the white, and so have the white be the edge and then the road, because I like see how sort of the middle of the road kind of comes out. I think it'll look good, and then it'll make a good frame, and then I can every once in a while make it come down and put a glowstone like at the end or something. So I like that better. So I'm gonna have to switch that up. So remind me to switch that up. I've been eating berries a lot because I'm too lazy to go kill things. Berries do not at all satisfy my hunger. So I either need more berries, or I know that if you get like 3 berries together, you get liquid obsidian. We do molten obsidian. So I don't want. Give me a second, dudes. All right, dudes. Sorry about that. So. Obsidian tool rod, I guess. Okay, good. That worked. Can I make ingots? Because if I can make like obsidian ingots, that would be hilarious. And I'm actually going to make a binding as well and see what that gives me. Because like the binding and the tool rod each together only take up one. Oh, I can get an ingot, which is awesome. That's obsidian. Yeah, that's neat. They only take one ingot together. So. Okay, so that's obsidian. We'll change there. Okay, durability stayed the same, so not much, except that it looks cooler. Okay, durability drops a shit ton when I do that, so I don't think I want to do that at all. But the binding I'm okay with because it doesn't actually seem to like do anything. Okay, like it gives me reinforced, so that's definitely better. Okay, I think I'm okay with this, and we're gonna name it this time. Alright, game, why are you doing this to me, game? Oh. So, I'm gonna name this the Mine Brizzle. If I can spell my own damn name right. 2000. There we go. So, got a new pick. Well, we'll see how well this pick works. Mine's, I guess, a little faster, but this one does have, like, haste and a bunch of other crap in it. Actually, mine about the same, and this one has nothing on it, so that's cool. All right, well that worked out. Okay. So next, I'm gonna switch out the top so that I put the so that I can put the wood on the edge and put the road on the inside, and then try to run the post. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so here it is switched. I'm not 100% sure. Here's the original. I like this better. I honestly do. I think the purple up against the white looks much better. But then comes the what am I gonna do with the posts for lighting? Like I said, the posts will actually be a color. They won't be empty. And they won't just be brown posts. They'll be a colored post. And there's a lot of different colors, so it's not going to be a huge deal. And look at how nice that looks upside down. It looks fabulous upside down. You know, I can live with this. This I like better right here. The light color rule, and then wood, I'm sorry. And then the post coming down. And like I said, they'd come down every once in a while. They wouldn't always come down. And they might not even come down to the same height. So it might be something like that where I could make it like curve in like a semicircle. And that might be kind of neat. It might provide enough light. Of course, I don't know what I'm still going to do for the center for lighting. I might have to figure out something clever for that. But I think for now, I like that. Alright, so gotta pick a color. I feel like if I pick purple, it'll be too much. Like, this is a lot of purple in this room already. And I do love purple, but I'm not sure I love it that much. White might be another color, just because it'll look really nice. And I originally did want white for that post right there. So this is, now that I have posts, I can do this. Like I said, I think this post here will definitely be white. Yeah, see how that sort of gives the illusion that that's the thing that's holding that up? I like that. I really, really like that. I saw that in a building in New York, where they had sort of these stages that were set up like this, sort of off from each other, kind of like steps, and you could actually climb up the steps. But then all of these were held up by these wires. Well, they weren't held up by the wires, but they looked like they were held up by these wires that connected to the ceiling, and I really, really liked that design. It was a lot like this, and they were off-center from each other. It looked really nice. And even this looks really nice. Now that I've built it, I kind of like it. I kind of even like it right there. So instead of this stair, maybe I could do that. Because it still gives you like the ability to have room underneath it, behind it, so I could make it come from there, make it go up. And that would give me a way to climb up to my loft. Well, that was unexpectedly unplanned. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. I'll have to build that. That'll be for later. Well, maybe you know what? I'm going to build this. I'm going to fix that. And I'm going to try to do the arches. I'm going to need some more metal posts. I'm going to make those. Alright, so I have my plan for what I'm going to do. It'll be purple, white road, metal posts hanging at different angles. I'm going to try to give it a curve, and then this as my loft going up. And then I'm going to figure out a good way to do that, but I like this. I wonder if I can't make half slabs out of Then I'd try one more thing, which is going to be to use half slabs instead of full rain, instead of full blocks here, because I want it to look nice and thin. Okay, so I like that, but half slabs. Can I make this jump? I can make that jump, so that doesn't ruin that. And see what it does, it sort of gives me the ability to look in there. So when it's right up against that wall, I can see in the middle of the half slabs and still be able to sort of see the stuff behind it, and it'll give it some more depth. So let's see, can I do that? Yeah, that. Ooh, okay, I like that a lot. And then if I do this right, so that it's off, each one's going to be off, so that they won't all be centered. It'll be more like this. So maybe they can still be like 4 wide and see how they're off from each other. Ooh, that looks really nice. I really like that. And that'll go over there. And maybe I can use some of that same kind of style to maybe hang a light. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this. Let's see. What kind of half slabs do I have? Okay. What kind of slabs do I have? Ooh, there's some colorful slabs too. I don't have that. I won't be able to find those. These look weird. Bloodstained ones. Bloodstained bricks. Oops. Bloodstained bricks are made with blood and... Okay, that's not impossible to get my hands on. But what colors would I want? Because see, I don't have access to all these, so it's not like I can say, hey, I'll make it out of you know. How do I make? What's chiseled? Would black be too much? I'd have to go to the nether to get black. So I can't like necessarily get these. Yeah, see, I need papaya wood, or I need some of these other woods. Plum woods, I need to find those, or they might be forestry. Would black be too much? I don't know. I'd have to go to the nether, but you know, I'm gonna break it out of oak wood for now, and then I'll switch it over. And I might actually keep these browns for this part and make it. You know, the more the brown sticks around, the more I like it. And I think I like it more than I would white. Okay. Like that. I think there's a plan here, and I've been debating what to make this out of, and I might have figured it out, which would be half slabs. I don't know if my bed can be on half slabs, but that might be okay. Oh yeah, that looks good. Alright, I have a plan. I'm going to get this plan in action, and I'll be back when it's all done. Alright guys, I'm back. As you can see, I finished my new stairwell up to my loft. I really like the way this looks. I like that I can see through it. I really like that it's actually functional, and it gets me right up here. There are still a few things that I think I need to add. The first thing is, right back here, as you can see, there's a little bit of extra room that I can't really use, like it's not big enough for me to store things, or chests, or anything like that. But it is like just the right size that I think I'm going to use some hat racks to decorate it down here. Hat racks comes, I think it's a separate mod to the hats mod, I'm not sure. But it'll give me the opportunity to sort of display some of the hats that I've gotten, and I think you can make some really cool things with that. Same with maybe putting some up here, just for decoration, and even some sort of going up here. The other thing that I can do, and I'm not sure if they disappear, but I know that when you drop like Mistcraft books, they just drop them, and I kind of wanna drop them around, just like blank, just maybe even like linking books, like just to the overworld, just sort of drop them, because I think it'll look really cool if I just have books. The place that I saw this was a architecture library that was specifically focused on architecture books, and so they had books sort of piled up here. And I'm gonna try to figure out a way to maybe pile books on here. Maybe something that Bibliocraft has will let me do that. I don't know. So I'm gonna tinker around with that. With that said, the one problem that I have is the wood. I don't like this wood color. I think it blends in with the back too much. There's a couple of options. I can either change this wall to something different, make it into an accent wall, which is possible. There are colored woods, so I could pick a nice bright color to put there that'll really pop. A blue or a green, I'm thinking. I'd have to... I'm going to make it day real quick. The one thing that I'd have to do, though, is, besides making it a colors, I'd have to extend this back here, because I don't want it to look green on this side. I sort of added a little hill back here, and I want it to be up against wood, so I'd have to push this whole thing over by one block, which wouldn't be the end of the world. But I think maybe a green, or maybe a blue for that wall would be really nice. The other option is, and I think I might even do it even if I make that like a blue, I want to use some of these hap slabs. I think the cedar ones would be really great. I think it would really make these platforms pop, because right now they really blend in quite a lot. I think if I make this green or blue, if I remember right, green and blue are sort of on the opposite side of the color wheel of orange, so that'll still really pop. It'll still look really nice. Now, the one thing that I haven't figured out yet is what I'm going to do for lighting. I was thinking about maybe, you know what, let me put this down. I brought a glowstone. This is my last piece of glowstone, because I think, oh yeah, I think it looks perfect right there. I think that'll look really nice right there. And then, oh, pick that up. I was thinking of maybe using the, oh no, there it is. Using that to hang lights. I'm not sure about that. Oh. Can I put glowstone in that instead of like a torch? Can I? I can't. Oh, and it spins. Ooh, okay. That might be a thing. That right there might be a thing. A glass bells. That might work. I might have to. I'll experiment more about where I can place them and how I can place them. But that might be what I do, is glass bells with glowstone inside of them, because that looks really pretty and it spins. It looks nice. I think I'm gonna wrap this up now. I think what I'm gonna do is change this to a blue wall. There is like blue. There's lots of blues that I can do. There's even lots. I think colored wood is here. So, like, not those. Yeah, colored wood planks. So I can do, like, a blue like this. So I'd still have the plank texture pack, but it'd be blue. It'd be a nice blue. And honestly, there's a lot of other things that I could potentially do there with blue. And I'll look through NEI and find something. I'm gonna also research how to get those cedar planks, and I get this horrible feeling that it's going to be a forestry thing, and I kind of have to do tree breeding, and that's going to suck a whole lot. But you know, we'll have to get started with that. So that's that. I didn't actually accomplish what I wanted to this episode. Was to make my basement. I instead focused on this a lot more. But hey, you know, shit happens. So that's it for today, and you know, thanks for watching, and have a fun Minecraft.